moving above England on goal difference, with Poland the third country, also on 6 points. It meant that if England got the expected win at Wembley tonight, they'd need a point away to Poland to be sure to qualify.
As if to prove Graham Taylor's point that he never closes the door on anyone, Gary Mabbutt is back in the England team after an absence of over 4 years. The Tottenham captain will be asked to utilise his qualities of leadership in England's back four, just as the Manchester United captain Bryan Robson will be asked to do in midfield on the night he's recalled for his 90th cap. But neither man wears the captain's armband, because that belongs in this England lineup to number 10 Gary Lineker, scorer of a hat-trick on each of Turkey's 2 previous visits here. The team shows 5 changes in all from the one beaten by Germany. Number 3 Stuart Pearce is back after suspension. Number 5 Des Walker is back after injury. Number 11 Chris Waddle is back in favour. Turkey left behind their celebrated striker Tanju, so their main attacker is number 7 Fayaz, one of 4 players from Besiktas of Istanbul, the champions and league leaders who are managed by Englishman Gordon Milne. So after what happened earlier today in Poznan, England know that if they secure victory, which they're expected to do, they must then press on and try and go for goals. They're sending Gary Mabbutt forward, among others. Robson's in there too. Looks as though Waddle's going to take it. Well, we'll hope the next one is rather better. Brought down. Number 4, Gurkhan. Yellow card. Had to be. Lineker threatened to go past the sweeper and go for goal, and he's come off badly. Past the last man, he was on for goal. Just watch this. The ball goes, and look at the legs. Just wonder from this position whether Stuart Pearce, having produced a free kick in the cup final from almost this spot, might rifle one in with his left foot. That was Pearce. Oh, good save. And Waddle. Well, the first thing to say there was that Hayrettin did well, but Warnick is making a strong one into the penalty area now. And there were other players there too. And it comes back again to Pearce. Now Smith's in there as well, and Platt. Oh, and Smith comes in, and England are in front. Alan Smith, 21 minutes, and it was well made by Stuart Pearce, and full marks to him. It was the second cross that he delivered in a matter of seconds, and it had power and pace and direction, and centre-forwards thrive on these. Pearce shows the way, a driven cross, it cuts out the keeper, and Smith just says thanks very much. Woods, I think, probably got a touch to it, Chris Woods. If so, it was a fine save, because Unal struck that well. Another warning to England. That's 3 now. O's. And Unal again, the same player. It's dipping a bit. What do you think, Trevor Brooking? A good save?
I think he gave it the faintest of fingertips. As you see, England back off him. You can't afford to do that at this level, and it is one of those wickedly dipping shots. He gets, I think, a faint fingertip, which is just sufficient, and he made it.
Walker comes to meet this, and the referee ends the evening with England on the defensive. Winners by 1-0. They go 2 points clear in the group. That's the statistical evidence, but the victory, to say the least, was hard-earned. Turkey played probably better than they expected, but there was not much style or conviction about this England showing, that has to be said.